Stop comparing Nigeria to Ghana. When they talk about electricity, I hear a lot of people online here, they start comparing Nigerians' situation when it comes to electricity to Ghanaians. It is not fair at all. And I see some of your celebrities, they come to this country, Ghana, and then they try to make that kind of comparison. Meanwhile, they know that what they are trying to say is not right. I know a lot of people want to buy land in Ghana. Some want to actually rent apartments, thinking of returning to Ghana, but they don't know about the electricity situation in Ghana, specifically about Accra. And I'm going to tell you the electricity situation in Ghana here. But before we go into that, if this is your first time, kindly subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to press the bell button so that you get notified whenever I post any videos. If you want to buy land in Ghana, want to buy a house in Ghana, check in the description of the video, you get a number that reach us. If you also want to book me for due diligence or to help you with consultation about real estate and general business in Ghana, I'm available as well. If you want a reputable company to handle your building projects, we have a company responsible for that. Ladies and gentlemen, when we talk about electricity situation in Ghana, yeah, they don't understand how it looks like. Some people are comparing it how it used to be. You know, at first the electricity situation became bad, but no matter how Ghanaian's electricity situation is bad, it cannot be compared to that of Nigeria. I hear Nigeria, they can't have a 24-hour without electricity. I haven't confirmed that though, but I've heard a lot of people talk about it, including some of their celebrity. They complain about the electricity situation in Nigeria. Let's assume they're able to go successfully 24 hours without any lights out. But one thing I was told is that 48 hours is a no-go area. 36 or long more 3 days, for them to go 3 days or a week without electricity is not possible in Nigeria at all. So this is in the mind of people, and they're trying to compare that to Ghana. Ghana is not like that, I beg you. When we talk about the electricity situation in Ghana, electricity situation in Ghana is amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. And I'm telling you, you can be in Ghana for an entire month without experiencing any lights out. That is the truth. So whenever you want to rent an apartment, you want to buy a land, and you are thinking about electricity, trust me, unless you are not buying in the center of Accra, you do not have any problem when it comes to electricity. And if only you also pay your bills. Unless you don't pay your bills, that is where you get lights out. The electricity company will actually send its boys to come disconnect the lights of your house. That is if you don't pay your bills. Or if you bought a prepaid meter, or your house or your home or your company has a prepaid meter and they've not paid to buy more units of electricity, that is where you have a blackout in your place. Notwithstanding, it has now become very rare to have electricity disconnection in this country, especially in the greater Accra region of Ghana. It's very rare. It's uncommon to ever hear that there's electricity a blackout or there is lights out in the community. No, I've come to a new location in Accra. I used to live in Dodua areas. You understand? And that place, there used to be lights out. Let's say in 2 weeks, there could be lights out like once. You understand? It depends on those times. At first, like 2 years ago, there used to be lights out every 48 hours. Every 48 hours, there used to be lights out for like 6 hours or 12 hours before they bring out the light. But after 6 months, like 4 months ago, 5 months or 6 months ago, things have changed. And now that I've relocated to another location, the greater Accra region of Ghana, since I came, like it's been like once that I experienced lights out for an entire month. You understand? So it's something that is not common. It's not common at all. And sometimes the way they do electricity lights out in Ghana is kind of funny. You can be in the same community with people, but there are lanes of connection of how the electricity people do. So they can pick up a lane and then do a lights out for them, and then they will leave other lanes. And then another 3 days time, they will do the same thing for another lane. And then, but when they do a lights out for a specific lane or specific community, it doesn't take up to 24 hours for the light to come back. No, the maximum it took is 6 hours or maximum 12 hours. It doesn't go exceeding 12 hours. So the electricity situation in Ghana is very good if you're thinking of buying a home, renting an apartment, doing whatever, or you're thinking of returning to Africa and you are asking about the electricity situation in Ghana. I think Ghanaian electricity situation is really doing amazing, especially in the greater Accra region of Ghana. The reason I keep stressing the greater Accra region of Ghana is because that is where I am mostly based and I do a lot of my works. I've been to other regions. I've been to the northern region of Ghana. I've been to the central region of Ghana, and I know that electricity situation over there is just as similar as what is in the greater Accra region of Ghana. So definitely, if you are thinking of renting or building your own home, and you are thinking of how you can afford a generator so that you can power your house. It's not necessary. It's not necessarily. Unless you are running a hotel that you may need a standby. That probably, if you understand. Other than that, you don't need a gen. An average Ghanaian do not have a generator in his house. An average Ghanaian do not have generator in his house. So if I'm giving you a statistics of like 500 houses, you get only one house that has a generator. 500 houses, you get only one house that has a generator. So an average Ghanaian house do not have a generator. I'm telling you the truth. I'm not lying. Aha. Other than this hotel, because they want to ensure good customer service, they try to have plants in their, you understand. Notwithstanding, this is also an idea that brings to your mind about solar system. Now, when you are trying to build your house, you start making investigation about how you can actually install solar system in your house. And that is where a lot of people have actually gone advanced, especially people who are living at the off-grid or doing off-grid type of settlements. Those people, they do not have any electricity connections. There are no electricity poles installed. ECD has not gotten to that location. So what they do, they usually install these solar panels on their houses. So that drives the energy into their, the solar panels or whatever it is. Then in the night, they're able to enjoy themselves. And even the day, they're able to power their FTVs, they're able to power their iron, they're able to power their refrigerators and stuff. Why? Directly from solar. So if you are thinking of having a home, one of the ideas, instead of thinking of how to acquire a plant, if it's not a hotel, if it's not a public facility, it's just a private home or it's just a private facility, one of the things I will tell you, instead of thinking of having a plant or having a generator, you should start thinking about just a solar panel that could actually power your house. You may choose to buy it big and do your house, so you don't need to have any electricity connection from ECD or Electrical Company of Ghana. You don't need that. You don't need that. You don't need them again, because you're having all your power outsourced directly from the sun, solar panel. And I see a lot of people having great day, enjoying themselves, driving their energy from the solar directly. That is good. If you want to do it as a standby, you can just have a small solar panel installed, but just ensure that it can power your entire house when the need arises. This is just how I educate you about the electricity situation in Ghana. My name is Imoru Sadat. If you want to buy land in Ghana, you want to buy a house in Ghana, check in the description of the video. You get a playlist of our properties that we have for sale. If you also want to book me for consultation, or you want me to help you do due diligence before any properties you buy any property in Ghana, I'm available as well. If you also want a reputable company to handle a building project, we have a reputable company that can help you through. You're welcome. Bye-bye. See, don't waste your time booking a hotel. This is very peaceful. This place is very peaceful and you have a lot of privacy here. So this is actually a 2-bedroom apartment that is located at Oyarifa, as you can see. Driving from here to the airport can take you around 25 minutes to 35 minutes drive to be at the airport. And this is actually very close to the main road. You understand? You have everything in the kitchen is available. The hall is available. The bedroom, from air conditioners to washing machine to iron to stove to microwave, everything is present here. So all you just need to do is to contact the numbers you see on your screen and also check the price per day that we charge. Thank you.
Subscribe to BTG Talking Business.